Hello everyone, this is Michael S. Ward here. Is YouTube going to explode in 2025? Has it already exploded? Some people were saying it was going downhill for a little while, that it wasn't going to be as good, but I think it will be good because a lot of people need YouTube and it has a lot of good things happening with it right now. As much as everybody talks about AI, it is dominant. It is here. And so everyone might as well just find the best one you can work with. As for me, I found that I like to make thumbnails, good or bad. That's the one feature that I have kind of really just explored a lot in with Canva and vidIQ thumbnail maker. So it's going to be a lot of learning because all the learning you need is in YouTube itself. You just have to search for a video to show you how to do something. And so right now I like to make Big Brother videos. So, that will be going off in the fall. So I had to find something else to like. And it's aliens right now, Alien Earth. So I'm watching that. And it is scary. And so I think you just have to find your own niche and then improve slowly, change slowly. Because all of those people talking about 3 weeks for becoming monetized, I hope you know that is luck. Because it doesn't work like that for some of us now. Like I said, if you're coming from TikTok and Twitch and places where you have experience on there, so you come in with an edge on YouTube and you come in with your own weapons to put on YouTube. So don't fall too much into that. I'm learned to watch my mutuals that I learned from, and there's nothing wrong with this, but every other one is trying to sell you something at the end of the video. And I think one of the things I'd like to try to sell is the putting in links to some of the things that you like. Like I like Canva, and I like vidIQ, and let's see, what's the other one? I like Nexus clips, and I've actually started to check on Opus clips too. So those are the tools that I'm using. And I heard another person who said that we have to keep going and posting on a regular basis. Of course, you don't have to do it every day. And I'm getting to that point. I don't do it every day, but I go through a cycle of doing it often. And because the main part is I like it. YouTube is actually becoming a psychological haven for a lot of people, and a good way to communicate and talk. And the good thing about the talking, you don't have to worry about someone arguing with you. You're either right or wrong. So that's what I like about it. And so I could never get all the thoughts I have out in my head to someone in a regular conversation because, well, I don't have a lot of people that I talk to like that anymore. And it's just different. And being on YouTube, you just learn to speak into the camera. Let me tell you, it took me months, years leading up into months, because I didn't get the thought in my head until 2024. And then as I leaned into it, I had a lot of invitations from people to go ahead and do it. I took them up on it, and I don't regret it, because there's not anything to regret once you get on here. And it makes you become used to the way you look, especially if you're not sure you want to be on camera, you look bad. what you try to do is make sure your face is cleaned up and you look halfway decent. And like the other day, I had my little pad here has these little edges here, and I had one sitting on my nose for most of the video, and and as I was going back to check it and look at it after I had posted it, I said, "What is that on my nose?" It was one of these little tabs. And I said, that's one of those things when you got something on your nose or in your nose and it's hanging and nobody will tell you. They just sit there and look at you like, hello. So luckily at the end of the video, I just, with my habits of touching my face, I just kind of went, like that, and then it wiped it off. But I didn't intend to wipe it off because I didn't see it. So that's the fun part of YouTube. You're gonna have things like that. Some hair is gonna be out of place. Something's gonna be stuck in your teeth. And, you just have to do that check before you start to make sure. And it makes you to what, I didn't do the check today. Is anything on my nose? Okay. All right. Anything on my face? Okay. All right. We good. Are we all right? Yeah, we're all right. Yeah. But anyway, I did talk. I look at the videos and say I talked to someone. I listened to someone and they told me that we shouldn't give up. One guy said it took him 3.5 years to get monetized. This guy's really good. And he said he took him 3 years to get 2,300 subscribers. And one other thing of advice he gave, and I'm seeing this from other people, they said to go live. Now that's where I hesitate at, because I don't know what I'm gonna do if I go live and somebody starts asking questions and all I got is this phone. I can't touch it. When I got the phone, I would like, well, what is that they're saying? I just have to give them till I get better equipment, I just have to tell them, whatever you're saying, I can't answer. So that's why I hesitate to go live. I think I could go live for just a little bit because I have so many records and things here that it would be good to kind of go through them with someone and let you know what my nostalgic home with all kind of vintage little knickknacks has in it. I think it would be interesting to some people. And mainly it's records, and then there's comic books, and then there's just little things around here that would be interesting on a live video. Well, I just wanted to give some inspiration today, a quick video to say hello. I'm waiting on Big Brother to drop on Wednesday, and I'll be back with that. But just to say it again, one of the creators said YouTube is going to be exploding from 2025 to 2026 because people are on here now. They should be coming on, and he says there's an opportunity to do things now. So I'll be looking at that and trying to figure out which editing equipment I can get. I've been looking at several of them. They're following me online when I'm on Instagram. And they know that I'm interested in AI, so I get ads on AI all the time. And InVideo is tempting me. Bling AI is tempting me. Submagic is waving at me. And then there's one I saw on here called sketchgenius.com that lets you put up photos and then turn them into sketches. Now, I do like a lot of art, and so that would be fun to see and do. So I got to figure out how much it costs. I did see in the ad, the reason I had wrote that one down is because it said it was only $19.95. or $19.99, whatever it is, $19. I thought, okay, that's in the budget. It's not going out of the way. It's not a monthly bill. So sketchgenius.com is one to check out. And like I said, I'm using Canva most of the time for the thumbnails, and in combination with vidIQ's thumbnail creator. And so you can cut and paste out of vidIQ's thumbnail and put it into Canva and change it. So there's ways you can combine them to work together. And then there's a new feature. I had to talk about this in another video. vidIQ just put in a thumbnail thing where it shows you what your thumbnail looks like when it's listed. And I was using a thumbnail preview to look at my CapCut and thumbnails to see what it looks like online. And it's real good, but you only get like 4 to 5 chances to do it. It's a thumbnail maker, but with vidIQ's brand new thumbnail maker, it's not thumbnail maker, brand new visual showing how it would look for people scrolling on and inside the YouTube app for different things. It shows what it would look like. So check that out. If you don't have vidIQ, I suggest you get it. It's worth it. It just drops in. I learn something every day on that thing. You know, you just look at it and it takes you a while. You're not going to be able to learn everything in vidIQ if you're coming in like I did. Like this gentleman said that I was watching, it's going to take you a few years. I'm thinking it's going to take me a couple of years because there's things that I need to do with editing that I have not tried. So, but the main thing on this video is YouTube going to explode for this year, the end of this year, going into 2026. And I'm hoping so. I think it's already exploded. I spend more time on YouTube than I do on my streaming services. I don't know about you, because I have 2 PCs. I watch the streaming service on. I'm watching Furia right now. Furia. It's this foreign thing on. Let's see. I forgot which streaming service it is. I think it's Max, but I watch Furia, and it's dubbed. And up on the 2nd episode now, it's really kind of okay. It's like a funny horror mystery, and it's a good show. But like I said, I have to watch it in between being on YouTube and going here and doing your own daily businesses and stuff. So, you know, there's a lot going on. YouTube has a lot going on. Well, that's all I got to say today. I just wanted to say hello. Hello. Hope you have a good day today. As Dr. Mandrell would say, this is Dr. Mandrell, a.k.a. Michael S. Ward. Have a good day. Take care, YouTubers.